Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. Good Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a big week for Central Eastern Europe retail sector. We have our Europa Property annual CEE Retail Awards and Morning Forum this Thursday on February 9th, and we hope you are all signed up for it. A lot of exciting things. We have our gift bags that came in with many interesting gifts besides what a few of the sponsors are giving. We've got our honey, our urban honey right here. Craig and Winston's honey right here from Warsaw, Poland, made up. So you'll get a free little can of that or a free jar of that. Also, our gourmet coffee, which is great from Craig and Daryl's Gourmet Coffee. Everyone will get a free sachet of that. This is if you've great gourmet coffee. The beans are already ground. So for those of you that like very good coffee but don't have a bean grinder or time to grind them every morning, this will be perfect for you. Let me know what you think. And also we have our calendar of events on the back of that too, so it's something you might even want to save the whole year long. And of course, Coffee with Craig cup if you haven't gotten one yet. So we've got a lot of exciting presents for our guests at the forum and at the gala. So and a few other interesting things coming for the gift bags. So that's great. Also, our awards have arrived. Our CEE Retail Awards have arrived for the event. So very exciting. Another very exciting part of the event. Everything's coming together a few days before. All the materials and exciting things are coming in. I saw couple more nominations for retailers looking to expand in the group. So good to see that. So that is this Thursday in Warsaw. If you have not booked your tickets or corporate table yet, do that right away. There's a few spots left. I think there's one more table available. Let us know right away if you would like it. Everything will be definitely sold out in the next day or so. So good to see that's happening. A lot of other things. Winston, good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm right. Thank you.
I see we're working on for MIPIM as well. Big magazine coming out for that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working with MIPIM Guide.
So anything that you have that you would like to promote at MIPIM to MIPIM attendees. Also a few great projects from Poland also nominated. One from from Capital Park, Fabriczna Norblina, amazing project for Warsaw. Definitely a whole lifestyle change for that part, if not all of Warsaw. So good to see that they're up. And also Panettone, another big project for Panettone, has been nominated at the MIPIM Awards. So great to see Poland doing so well. And those projects were announced last week, or the shortlist was announced last week for MIPIM. So big, kind of big turnout for MIPIM from Poland, or big announcements there. So great to see that as well. I see Winston. I see we have a lot of retail nominations this year as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got quite a few.
Yeah. So
about 8 categories, I think. Last time I looked,
18. 8. Right. Okay, great. Just for the retailers. Yep.
Just for the retailers.
Yeah. So big group for retailers. Exciting at times now. A lot of web-based brands looking for more bricks and mortar locations, expanding there, and vice versa. A lot of big brands looking to do more and more online. So really a good group, and they all seem to need more logistics and more warehousing these days. So good, that's all coming together. We hope to see you all on Thursday. Also next week, we will be broadcasting from London at the PropTech conference, the PropTech Expo, which we're really spearheading with all of our ESG plans, and PropTech fits right into that. So if you're looking to learn a bit more about what are the opportunities, there's a big conference we're, of course, the international media partner for Expo in London, the 15th, 16th of February. So so next week we'll be broadcasting a few days from there, and some interesting interviews as well from the guys there. Then straight after that, MIPIM, of course, in middle of March. So a lot happening there. And then April's coming around the corner. We've got our SEE Awards in Bucharest. And in Bucharest, again, I think this is our 18th annual. Yeah, 18th annual SEE Awards, Bucharest. So very exciting. A lot of the guys have been around, a lot of new players coming into the region as well. So it'll be good to see them. So now we'll take a little break and we'll be right back with Winston Norman and the news. Welcome back, and we're here on this Monday morning. Winston, good to see you. I'm glad you're back from sick bed, from being ill last week. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Craig.
So good to see you, and I'm glad you're looking good. You're looking well.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we'll start with some news today. And the Greenman Group, which is the parent company of the grocery real estate investment fund manager Greenman Investments, they've announced their expansion into Poland with the acquisition of Newbridge, Poland, and the group will rebrand as the acquisition to Greenman Poland, which will be led by Barbara Wojdelko, former managing partner at Newbridge. And that Greenman Poland has 150 million euros assets under management, and this mostly comprises of retail parks and shopping centres totaling around 90,000 square metres. And according to Johnny Wilkinson, he's the CEO of the Greenman Group, he says that this acquisition confirms our commitment to the greater European expansion. And Barbara Wojdelko, CEO of Greenman Poland, she says, we will deliver our shared growth strategy and are looking forward to expanding our assets under management in Poland and the broader Central and Eastern European region with further acquisitions of the Greenman European Supermarket Fund. Staying in Poland and moving on, and Patron Capital, in partnership with 7R, announced the sale of a 30,000 square metre logistics asset in Poland to an undisclosed institutional investor for around 22 million euros. Built for Hultafors Group in 2021, the BTS development is an environmentally friendly warehouse, and it's located close to Germany near Szczecin, Poland's seventh largest city, known for its major seaport that connects the Baltic Sea there. Yeah, sure. And according to Victor Lesinski, investment director at Patron Capital, the completion of this deal demonstrates that despite the economic uncertainty we've seen over the last 12 months, investor appetite for modern, well-located, energy-efficient European logistics assets remains robust. Moving on and going to the student housing sector, and Bonard has released their annual report. And they say the sector has registered another strong year with occupancy rates and rents rising. So some positive news there. Mm-hmm. Amongst soaring inflation, interest rates, and rising costs in the last quarter of 2022, investment transactions have slowed down, and the overall outlook is positive for this sector. And experts expect the sector to keep growing in the next 2 years. And growth will be driven by increased demand, especially from international students. And in some locations, Bonard say supply will actually struggle to keep up with demand. And Bonard CEO Samuel Vitrak, he says the PBSA sector was affected in 2022 by the macroeconomic conditions, but less so than other asset classes. In 2023, we can see even greater institutional capital demand in this asset class.
Yeah, they really put out a great annual report on this.
Yeah, that is the news that we've got from the report. They had that online last week, and there were around 1,000 participants.
Wow.
That listened to this report. And finally for today, BNT attorneys in CE and BSJP, one of Poland's premier full-service legal practices, have teamed up to create a legal powerhouse operating across the new EU countries spanning from Tallinn to Sofia. As a result of the merger, BNT partners will join BSJP's Warsaw office, and the new firm will operate under the combined brand of BSJP, BNT in Poland. And for BSJP, the merger means becoming the largest firm in Poland with offices in Central and Eastern Europe. And according to Margarita Sowova, managing partner international at BNT attorneys in Central and Eastern Europe, with such a well-established partner, we will boost our joint business potential in all jurisdictions and provide even better services for our clients. And Dag Nielsen, managing partner at BSJP, followed up We are proud to create something new and unique, both in the CEE and locally, and our regional law firm with strong local participants in all countries in which it is present, and the first large Polish law firm with such a reach.
Yeah, they just keep growing. So that's another interesting merger for them. So they've been around a while, and good to see that they're still growing and still expanding. Yeah.
Yeah, expanding and growing. That's sure. They've definitely expanded their business a great deal there. It sounds like.
Right. Well, thank you all for watching the Coffee with Craig show. Stay tuned this week for the news and exciting new updates on the CEE Retail Awards and our other events coming up. And we will see you tomorrow for the news. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.